Hello pianists! Today's video will teach you how to play legato, staccato, and contrasting articulations between the hands. Playing legato and staccato adds a lot of interest and detail and emotion really to your music. You can play in a variety of styles, also lets you play one hand differently than the other. So I'll conclude with that Bach Musette to represent what you'll learn in today's lesson. Let's first learn how to play legato. Legato means in the Italian to play smooth and connected with no breaks in the sound. If a composer wants you to play smooth and connected, you'll typically see a slur, a long line above or underneath a group of notes. Also, if you have a group of fast notes, typically we play those legato, as it's difficult to play those all detached. So let's find your familiar C major 5-finger scale. I'm going to put my right hand thumb on middle C. Remember to sit properly, have your arm level, and we're going to have that wrist follow behind our fingers to use our arm weight. To play legato, I'm going to play with my thumb on C. I hold that note down until the next key plays with my 2 on D. Hold it down. When I play the E, that previous finger comes up. Just go slow. It's an exchange of arm and finger weight. Use your ears. Your ears are of equal importance to the physical act of playing the piano. You can go a little faster in the right hand. That was legato, all smooth and connected. Don't forget to practice your left hand. Play my left hand 5 on bass C, which is an octave or 8 notes below middle C. So 5 finger to 4, hold down the 5 finger until the 4 finger plays, then the 5 lifts. Go slow and be patient. Your body first learns things in a smooth and slow, diligent manner. Once it learns how to do a task, then you can speed it up. It's very important when you play legato to especially use those wrist circles to give you arm support. Otherwise, your fingers will get tired as there's no room to come up off the keys. All right, next we're going to play staccato. Staccato is the opposite of legato. Comes from the Italian, it means to play short and crisp. There's various touches and degrees of staccato, but today we're just going to start with the ones that are represented by the dots above or below the notes. So as you heard, it's going to be this upward motion, up out of the keys. Imagine the keys are hot and you must release quickly. Left hand's turn as well. I have to go slower in that left hand. Always practice these new techniques hand separate, then go back into the hands together. What's hand separate is comfortable. Hands together, you might feel you go slower to get that technique correct. Practice these techniques on your other 5-finger scales. You can go to G, staccato. You can even play chords staccato. Once we can play legato and staccato successfully in both the hands, we can get to the fun of playing with hand independence, meaning playing one hand different than the other. This is critical for pieces like the Bach Musette I'll represent in a moment, which is a legato right hand over a contrasting left hand staccato bass line. Let's again go back to your C scales. To make this easier, I'm going to play the same finger numbers of starting with my thumb. We're going to start with my right hand smooth and legato like it was slurred, while the left hand is staccato. So first practice it on one note. Just on those thumbs. Get that right hand to stay down while the left hand lifts. Once you can successfully play the thumbs, go out to the next 2 finger. Slow to listen. Then we go faster. Okay, once your right hand can play smooth and the left hand staccato, then you can reverse it. Sometimes our left hand has a melody that we need to play smooth while the right hand is staccato. Let's go back to our thumbs. Get our left hand thumb to stay down into the keys, and right hand comes up. Imagine the right hand has hot keys this time. Again, practice those contrasting articulations of legato with staccato on your various 5-finger scales. To hear the beauty and fun of these contrasting articulations, I will play a Bach Musette in D major, which is BWV 126, from the notebook for Anna Magdalena Bach. She was the second wife of Johann Sebastian Bach, and he published this notebook between 1722 to 1725. It was published so long ago that you can find it for free on public domain websites. Listen for the way the hands contrast of the right hand, often smooth, and left hand will be staccato all the way through. Sometimes the right hand will also come in and match the articulations of my left hand. Enjoy.